En Vogue singer reveals she's been living in her car for years.
You guys, for the past almost 3 years, I have been living in my car. I said it. Oh my God, it's out. I've been living in my car. Oh my gosh. If you remember, if you guys were with me, in 2020, I did like 105,000 interviews. And in the interim, I was living with my parents in Vegas. And that was wonderful until it wasn't. I love my mom, but she became very angry. And a lot of her anger, she was taking out on me, and I was her target all the time. And I was like, I can't deal with this. Like, I respect her too much. I didn't understand it. I still don't. So I was like, let me get out of here. And I was sleeping in my car for maybe about a month in Vegas. And then the guy that was co-managing me at the time was living in LA. And he said, you need to come back to LA because it's getting ready to be fire in Vegas. You need to come back. I love LA, so I said, okay. When I got to his place, he actually didn't have room for me. So it turned into, okay, well, I'm going to put you in a hotel for the night. And that one night turned into 8 months. Oh my God, you guys. I was like, no, this is unacceptable, because every apartment that I looked at, every single time I looked at a place, I would call him and I'm like, okay, can you meet me here? I would tell him ahead of time, of course. And then he wouldn't meet me there until I would take video and send it to him. And he's like, no, oh my God, this neighborhood, I hate it. I'm like, dude, I'm the one who has to live here. I told my assistant one day, I have been researching car life. There's a whole community of people that live in their cars, and a whole community of people that live in their RVs, and a whole community of people that live in vans. Van life, car life, RV life. And I loved what I was seeing. I just thought, wow, these people I could do that. I could do this, I think. And I ended up in my car, and it's been, like I said, 3 years. This is not like, oh my God, poor Dawn. She's living in her car and it's terrible. Oh, what was me? It's not that. It's not like I said, I'm learning about who I am. I'm learning myself as a person, as a woman.
Dawn Robinson, a founding member of the widely popular R&B girl group En Vogue, has revealed she has been living out of her car for years. In a video she uploaded to social media, the singer said she moved into her vehicle out of necessity during the pandemic. Robinson added that she had since become devoted to the lifestyle. This is not like, oh my God, poor Dawn. She's living in her car. It's terrible. Oh, woe is me, Robinson said in the nearly 20-minute video. I'm learning about who I am. I'm learning myself as a person, as a woman. Though Robinson did not go into detail, she explained that she began taking refuge in her car in 2020 after living with her parents in Las Vegas, and that her relationship with her mother became troubled, causing her to move into her car. She said she slept in her car for about a month before staying with a manager in LA, but he ultimately didn't have room for her, so she wound up in a hotel he paid for. She worried whether he could continue to pay the hotel bill. I told my assistant one day, I have been researching car life, she said. I loved what I was seeing. Despite the first night in the vehicle being scary, she said, she soon learned how to make herself feel safe. She described the first time she watched a sunset from her vehicle as beautiful. I was so free. I felt like I was on a camping trip, she said. It was the right thing to do. I didn't regret it. According to data from the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority, over 40% of the unsheltered homeless population in LA County rely on vehicles defined as cars, vans and RVs for shelter. According to the University of Los Angeles Institute of Transportation Studies, there is a lack of research on this large and growing population. Robinson rose to fame in the early 1990s as part of En Vogue with Terry Ellis, Cindy Herron, and Maxine Jones. The band would go on to become one of the most successful girl groups of all time, selling upwards of 20 meters records and nabbing 7 Grammy nominations, with hits including Free Your Mind, Don't Let Go Love, Giving Him Something He Can Feel and Hold On. Billboard named them the second most successful female group of the 1990s. There were many comments made. Looks like a survivor to me. Best wishes and keep trying. This is so sad and terrible to see. She can try to put a better spin on living out of her car, but there is nothing to do but sit, drive, sleep on a seat. Map out where the better bathrooms are, all while wondering where your next dollar will come from. Wishing anyone would care enough about you to take you in. To have a place to call your own. It is not safe to live in a car. I wish her well and hope this article touches someone to help her. Another viewer said, she probably read one of the car camping FB pages that I do. There is a surprising number of people who work regularly and live in their cars, or work temp jobs and then travel, car camping. It's a conscious decision because it turns out they like the life. Then there are others who car camp out of economic necessity, either no job or low-paying job, and they hate it. Good for her if that is her choice and she likes it. Thank you for listening. God bless you. See you in the next video.